I'm one guy who had a very high hope for this guy. I elected this guy. I voted for this guy. I've been to his number of his campaign when he came to Langata, when he came to South B, when he came to South C. He gave a lot of promises. We had so much hope for the youth. We had so much hope for the Juakali sector. There was so much hope for Mamamboga. This guy gave us so much hope. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I saw this is a revolution whereby the Boda guy will earn very good money. The Mamamboga will have an app where they can uplift their life. This guy, he was standing, he was promising, he promised in Langata, the Soko. You remember, the Soko, the one in Langata, which is the one with kiosks. He told us he's going to do a 4-story building whereby guys are going to do fantastic business. This is going to be his first agenda. When he came to South B, he told us that the market which we were kicked out, which was sold to a Somali guy, which we were kicked out overnight. The guy who actually grabbed that land sold it to a Somali, and we were paid 200,000 for everybody to get out. And we received the money, and we said, this is a market, let's stick here. Maybe things might change. We went to court. The case is still in court. So the county is fighting with the Somali guy for that South B market. Nobody can build and nobody can enter in. So the SPD is just taking control. So you see, these are the kind of promises that we feel that we've lost touch. This guy has lost touch on the ground. He's not standing with the people. The promises he's made, he's failed us time and again. The Boda guy is crying. The Mamamboga is crying. The guys who were kicked out from the slums, Kibe, you should have seen the 30 meters this guy made. The houses were being demolished overnight. People in the middle of the night, they have nowhere to go. Families are sleeping on the cold. They are doing a bonfire. No Red Cross, no MCA, no representative even came to help those guys, even to give them something for a meal. Kids were sleeping outside on a cold day. So many guys. I know of 3 guys, Kisi guys. One of them fainted and died on the spot. 2 were admitted in Kenyatta and died. These guys went, sold their land in Kisii and came and bought land on the riverside and built gorofas, 6, 7 floors. And these gorofas were brought down overnight. This was the only income he had. These guys had nothing else. They had nothing. They had lost everything overnight, and they never get them noticed. It is just a shame, Kibe. This guy doesn't care about the people on the ground. He doesn't even confront the people who have elected him. The boys are enraged, and I understand their rage, because there's nothing that he's doing that is even motivating anybody to even go out there to work. Opportunities are not there anymore. So I can see the rage of the young boys who have come out and do what they did. It is their time that they feel that they want to express what they're feeling. And I understand the situation. So Kibe, let me just stop from there, because there's so much I can say. But it's at the end of the day, this guy has lost touch with the people on the ground, and he has to come back down and talk to the people so that people can understand. At least they have somebody who's backing them. Otherwise, if he goes on like this, he's lost it all. Thank you, Kibe.
Thank you, Ali. One thing that was very clear yesterday is that the decisions were being made on the ground. Do you get? It's the ground that was. The ground was one which was making the decision. I kuna plan kubwa. Your plan is gonna make you happen. So when I heard his speech, I'm like, his speech yako, it does not rhyme with what the ground looks like. Kwani wewe, the last time we go kwa ground ilikuwa lini? Becky, what's up?
Niaje Kibe?
Fiti, sema.
Leo niko hapa tu kujiforgive. I'm here to forgive myself for voting for this man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how he managed to convince me into voting for him. And another thing, I think I'm here to be your pastor for today. I think everything you're saying here is biblical because you remember there's a Bible verse about Pharaoh. There's a Bible verse saying, and God hardened Pharaoh's heart more. And huyu si Zakayo tena, huyu amekuwa Pharaoh sasa. He's Pharaoh, and like Israelites, we are going to fight harder and harder until he goes home. We are not relenting. Huyu tunampeleka tu home. We are not like, we cannot tolerate this anymore. We are just done. Done kabisa kabisa. Thank you.
What did you expect from his speech yesterday? When he said he was going to do a live bulletin, what did you think he would say?
Honestly, I didn't even expect a speech from him. I just hope, I just wish he had kept quiet. He had not angeongea. Like, what was he saying?
Zai.
Yes, fellow traitors and criminals, good morning. So, while I was listening to Sultan, this one question keeps coming at me. Anyone who is above 30, this is someone who has seen Moi and probably the other presidents before. Sijaiona Kenyatta, nilimwonaga tu kwa vitabu. But we all know that Zakayo is a disciple of Moi. So, and even recent history, in 6 months' time, the stadiums and all the other promises, this guy is a big, big liar. But notwithstanding, my uncle usually says, Lauma Haijenge. But so now when you connect Kenya now to like what these oppressive governments do, like even the US, they call people terrorists, while actually they are the terrorists. And this is what the government is doing. And I was thinking in my mind, probably I'm overthinking, but I was thinking even the UN parliament, kama vile ilikuwa enabled, it cannot be that easy. In as much as watu walikuwa wengi.
You're muffled. Your mic is muffled.
Oh, sorry. I think I placed my finger. Yeah. So I was saying, like, I'm thinking probably, I might not know. I don't think the police are overpowered by people and protesters for them to get into parliament. And just as Washera was saying, hizi stories of violence, the looting, zile manyumba zimechomwa, probably these are ni designs zao wametengeneza. No, now when they are coming back at the people, when they are hitting at them, and if we all remember, unaona, just immediately when the government was sworn in, stories could extend presidential terms, they came up, zikanyamaziwa, but like they were testing the waters. So probably kuna mtu amejipanga kwe life president. So I pray that the energy does not die and the fight goes on. And I love this movement because it is not tribal, because actually it is the politicians who divide us along political lines. Because the people that we work with, the guys that we collaborate with in projects, ama ukitoka kwa asubuhi maybe hauna fare upitie kwa msee wa duka, probably ni mjaka na yeye ni msapere ama ni mtaita, unamuomba fare na anakupea na juno unakuja unamregeshea. Hatujuagi kabila wakati wa kawaida tunaishi maisha. But ikifika wakati wa siasa ndo tunakumbukaga Kibe ni msapere, jamaa fulani ni mjaka. Hizi vitu hazitusaidiagi. Then hapo sasa ndo tunachanganyikiwaga, then usually we elect very bad leaders. But I pray that going forward we shall be electing better leaders. Thanks.